Hello, Dave. This is Alan. I'm here with the tag. I was tagged by Bill Ruttenberg, and the Jackie's Food tag. The original is done by Jackie Lundberg. I'll leave links to both down in the description. I was actually eating while I and thought of this tag, so I was eating pasta, garlic chicken, broccoli, and carrots. So I was eating that, and while I was thought of this tag. Well, the problem is that when I moved back into the house here where I grew up, we don't have a stove. We just have a microwave. So it's a little hard to do to cook. I like cooking. I like to do a lot of things with cooking and experiment with a lot of things, adding different spices, adding different ingredients to things, just kind of mix it up a little bit. As my father used to do when we were growing up. Because on Saturdays we always had sloppy joes, and my mother one time came in to my room, asked me how many sloppy joes I wanted. I said, "Well, who's making it? You and Dad." And my mother goes, "Well, I am." I said, "Oh," because my dad adds a little something extra into it, maybe a little spices, whereas my mother doesn't. So, and I got to be the way my father, just add certain things, kind of just spice it up a little bit or add different things. And this food tag actually reminded me of something that I saw on my old Facebook page. I was looking for something, and I haven't posted on Facebook in a long time, like 2 or 3 years. And I found it, and but I came across something that I posted like two years ago, 2 or 3 years ago when I was working at the grocery store. I was in the meat and seafood counter, and a customer had told me that his girlfriend eats raw meat. Though when he left, I went back and told my coworker about the customer saying that his girlfriend eats raw meat. So my coworker asked me, would I eat raw meat? And I responded, it depends on who it is. And needless to say, he didn't talk to me. He avoided me the rest of the night. So let's go on. Let's start. What are your favorite five ingredients? Favorite five ingredients would be garlic, olive oil. Let me see, garlic, olive oil, hot sauce. This is which I have here. It's kind of a hot sauce. This is very good. I used to try. What's the other one? It's not paste. Paste is salsa. I forgot the other one, but this one's very good. I like this one. Um, Cheese, but not the type of cheese that is prepackaged. I like the cheese that it's you can see them in Whole Foods where you have they're in a little bin at the cheese shop, and you can buy like it'll cost like $1.50 or $3, up to $3, $4 sometimes, and there'd be different cheeses. You have Stilton. You might have a cheese that's made with espresso, which is excellent. It comes from Italy, and you have cheese that's made of goat milk. Cheese is made of dairy cow. Cheese is made of the goat milk is really good. It sound it's starting to sound like a Monty Python skit here. And yeah, Stilton Blue, and Gouda. And once you taste that cheese, the prepackaged stuff you get in the supermarkets that doesn't taste good. Not at all. It's not the same. Yeah, cheese and provolone, of course, mozzarella. When it's freshly made, mozzarella is extremely good. Um, Another one ingredient would be potatoes, but the red potatoes, the small round red potatoes, which I enjoy better than the Yukon Gold potatoes. Another ingredient, as I'm thinking about it, would be let me see. I probably got red onion. Red onion. I like red onion more than white onion. For some reason, I'm not sure. It's probably the taste. Okay, favorite cuisine. Favorite cuisine would probably be Italian. I like Italian food. Um, I found out that a lot of the restaurants, when you order spaghetti, Italian restaurants will give you angel hair pasta instead. So I started using angel hair pasta instead of regular spaghetti. And I usually put chili into my spaghetti with that angel hair pasta rather than the because I have a I don't like tomatoes. They bother my stomach, so I use chili instead of the tomato sauce. There's something wrong. Yeah, it just bothers me. The tomatoes, the sauce bothers me. But yeah, I like pasta and pasta with linguine and clam sauce is very good. And and I can't eat. And since I'm working out, I don't eat a lot of pasta because it has a lot of carbs in it. It has way too many carbs and not enough protein, and it will put some weight on you. Question number 3. Favorite dish? Well, uh, probably baked chicken or garlic chicken, lemon pepper chicken, which I enjoy, with fresh green beans that are steamed. I used to steam my green beans. I hate peas. Ugh, gross. I didn't like them at all. We had them every Wednesday. We had peas and macaroni. I couldn't stand the peas. Gross. And so it'd probably be chicken and probably scalloped potatoes, the red potatoes with green beans. Uh, Chicken has to be baked, olive oil, either garlic or lemon pepper seasoning on it, or probably a fish dish. I like fish, and but I don't eat a lot of it. We used to, growing up, we ate fish every Friday, and we're not even Catholic. Question number where 1, 2, 3, 4. Favorite food to eat in a restaurant that you don't make at home yourself? Well, that would be probably a hamburger. When I was living by myself in the apartment, I didn't have any place to get a barbecue, so I would go down to this hamburger place, as they served a mean hamburger with mushrooms, and it was extremely good. I enjoyed it, and went out of business. Didn't stay there that long. In fact, they had 3 restaurants in there, that one location, within a year. It didn't. It was just off the main street where a lot of the bars were, and they weren't getting the side traffic going there. The last question: favorite food that is better home cooked than in a restaurant? Well, I would have to go with something that a lot of people, and I saw a lot of videos on this food tag that some people miss, and that's leftovers. Yeah, I like leftovers because, especially when there's a lot of spices in it, because the spices have a tendency to settle when it is put into the refrigerator and you eat it later. You can really taste the spices in the leftovers. A lot of people don't like leftovers. I don't understand why. They are extremely good. They're very good. Another one, uh, well, actually, 2 actually, that favorite foods better at home than a restaurant. I've never tried these 2 at the restaurant. One is ratatouille. I made it one time for a church dinner, as at the church meal as ratatouille. It's made with a lot, just vegetables, all vegetables. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, I don't know, a vegan, you could eat this dish. It's just called ratatouille. It's a stew. Actually, it's like from the movie Ratatouille with the little mouse. Um, he has a great sense of smell, and it's the dish that that's made with all kinds of vegetables, zucchini. Um, I think there's broccoli in it, carrots. There's an eggplant. I think there's eggplant in it. Green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. And you cut those into strips. And there's a lot of sauce in it, a tomato sauce, type of tomato sauce, crushed with the crushed tomatoes inside. And there's some other ingredients. Another one is called suba. That's Suba. It's a Russian dish. I saw this on another channel called a Different Russian Channel, where the lady shows you how to make a suba dish. And suba is basically what you do is you just get and you don't have to, hardly have to cook anything. Since I just had we have a George Foreman grill, but we had to get rid of it because it turned bad, and I have a slow cooker now, so I can cook out of that. But a suba dish is used on the bottom. You use tilapia, and then on top of that, you use chopped up. You chop up some onion and put it on top of the fish, and that has to be cold. The onions are, and then you add mayonnaise on top of that, and then you put carrots, just shredded carrots, and put it on top of that. Put more mayonnaise on top of that, and then you put potatoes. You and I What I did was I cut up the potatoes, diced them up, put them in the microwave to soften them up. Excuse me, soften them up, and then put it on top of the layer of mayonnaise. Then you put more mayonnaise on top of that, and then you add beets on top of that layer, and then you put more mayonnaise on top of that. So you have this dish, and it's good. It looks good in a glass bowl because you can see the different layers of the carrots, the beets, the potatoes, and the tilapia. And then you took that dish to Thanksgiving dinner over in Fort Worth one year, and it was gone. It was gone. It was I did eat a little bit of it, but yeah, the rest of it was gone. Everybody liked it. Well, that's been the Jenny's Food Tag, and I thank you for subscribers. Thank you for the comments, and take care, BookTube.